Good morning, good evening. Welcome to the weekend. So, just to kind of give you a heads up, I know I said it in the Friday video. I'm saying it again here. I'm going to be going live at some point. It's going to happen Saturday during my day. I'm just not exactly sure when. And it's really so I can test everything out for Halloween. And it looks like I'm going to have to do the Halloween reading inside. My goal was to do it outside with all the decorations and everything else, but it's going to rain. So, I'm going to do it here inside, or at least there's a high chance of rain. Who knows what'll happen. So let's get a little bit around our past, our present, and our future. Current energy. And future energy. And this reading is going to be available on both YouTube and Rumble at Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. So looking here, bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. I'm not surprised to see this card showing up here. It's a card of success and victory. And the one thing I'm going to call out, there's a lot of major cards showing up here. In fact, all of the current energy here, all major arcana. So having the Six of Wands show up here feels like a turning point, some sort of shift in trajectory to whatever was happening in the past, moving into whatever the future energy is. So diving into the past here, I'm getting the Lovers. So Gemini, Page of Swords. This is coming across as more Gemini energy. Take it as it resonates. The signs don't necessarily matter. It's more the energy that I'm picking up. And the Moon here. And so the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Moon. This is getting a lot of clarity on exactly how you feel. It looks like it's about somebody here specifically with the Lovers card. Could also be about the choices that you're making here, kind of making sure that they align with exactly what you want. Because the Lovers is about choice, and the Moon here is all about your emotions. And so that Page of Swords is saying, okay, let's dive in deep. Let's get into the details here and figure out what matters, what doesn't. I'm also getting like a cutting away, a releasing energy here in the past. So it could have been connected to the new moon, helps you kind of let go of maybe some sort of fear. So I'm definitely getting fear here with the moon around a person, a decision, whatever the case is, whatever that Lovers represents for you. I'm getting a sense of kind of freeing you up, lightening your load in some capacity, like freeing yourself of burdens, responsibilities, some sort of weight that you've been carrying around with you. And then here in the current energy, I'm getting the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, this is all about seeing things from a different perspective. And I get the Sun, and the Sun is illuminating this perspective. And the Star here, Aquarius energy. And so this really, the current energy feels like whatever you started diving into in the past with that Page of Swords, getting into the details here, you're now looking at things differently. That kind of big picture perspective, but having the Sun here with it feels like it's illuminating. It's creating a lot of warmth. It's showing you what you wanted was possible. What you want to achieve is, it is possible. It's going down this path. It just feels like something here is being illuminated, and there's a lot of warmth surrounding it. And with the Star here, it feels like it's connected to goals and dreams that you have. It's going after what you want. This is a very strong turning point here. And so when I look at the future energy and I see the Ace of Swords, so there's more clarity coming. King of Wands taking action. And then the last two, I got the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. And so that Ten of Pentacles, long-term happiness, long-term success. So this is a marriage card. It's usually with another person, building a family over time. Ace of Pentacles is really laying that foundation. It's starting the process. It's going from the Ace to the 10. And it feels like that's exactly what you're doing here. In the current energy, you're gaining the clarity that you need so that you can move down the path of the Ace to the Ten of Pentacles. And here it looks like you're getting all the information that you need. You're seeing everything clearly. And it's really that big picture, just being able to see it all. And that is where you're taking some sort of action. So all the work that you're doing now is leading you down the path of achieving that long-term happiness, long-term success with the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to show you what seeds you need to plant now, what steps you need to take in order to have that long-term result. All right, let's dive in a little bit deeper. Tell me about that, lovers. And the moon. So with the lovers here, I'm getting the 5 of Swords. Now the 5 of Swords is about conflict and competition. So what I'm getting here is that the choice that you're making and all the kind of reflection that you're doing here in the past, this is so that you can resolve an internal conflict, because that moon was showing up, and the moon can be fear. And that's exactly how it's coming through, because you don't see everything. You don't know how things are going to play out. And so that moon hides things in shadow. And there's some sort of fear about the dark, about what's hidden here and not being able to see everything clearly. But it feels like you kind of focusing on yourself, focusing on the choice here, the decision, just everything that's going into it. It's the Page of Swords. Once you start digging into the details of it and you start identifying, this is what I really want, it feels like it does resolve some sort of internal conflict here. And it allows for really you to start figuring out what steps you want to take as you progress into the current and the future energy. And so with the Page of Swords here, I'm getting the Chariot, Cancer energy, a card of success and victory. I love the way that this is coming through. So getting into the details here, really asking all of those questions. Well, why does it matter? Why is that significant to me? What am I going to do with this information? Really getting into those kind of why, and what do I do with this? And now that I have this information, there's a lot of success around it. So it's all work that you've already been doing here. It's showing up in the past because it's really what led to now. And here with the moon, I'm getting Temperance energy. So any kind of fears are going to be calmed. And it feels like it started in the past, but I'm actually getting some of that here in the current energy as well. That Temperance energy, Sagittarius, showing up here with the moon, more Cancer energy. There's something about kind of trusting yourself and kind of surrendering to the process that helps you kind of calm down when you're able to get into the details, really figure out, okay, that's what I want to do. This is the choice for me. Maybe this is the person for me. Take it as it resonates for you. This feels like what leads to that Hanged Man, the Sun, and the Star. It's that kind of calming down, really taking a step back, giving yourself that moment of pause to look at things holistically. That helps kind of maintain that internal balance. The Sun and the Star. So the Hanged Man here is being clarified by the Three of Swords. And so part of your hesitation here, part of the fear that you're experiencing is connected to an old heartbreak. You don't want to find yourself right back to where you are right now. You want to progress forward. You don't want to kind of take any kind of steps back. And so that's really where the fear is coming from. But when you step into the Hanged Man energy, you recognize where the fear is coming from, what you need to do to work through it here, because you have been asking all of these questions. You have all this information available to you. I'm also getting the sense of learning to trust your intuition in all of this. Because with the Sun here, I'm getting the Ace of Swords. And so as the Sun is illuminating all of this, showing you the path forward, showing you why your fears are coming up now and what you need to do about those, that Ace of Swords is clarifying all of it. It's saying, okay, this is why it's showing up and this is what you need to do in order to resolve this. And so all of those detailed questions that you were asking yourself in the past, like, why do I feel this way? Why can't I just, I'm getting like a leap of faith, a full energy. Why can't I just move forward? Why can't I just take some sort of risk here? Well, you have your own fears. You have your own experience here that's holding you back. And it's about understanding why that's coming to the surface and what you need to do to kind of fix that so that you can move forward with the confidence and just the ability to chase your dreams here. Because the Star is being clarified with the World. So you're going to close out a cycle by doing this, by allowing yourself to really surrender to the process, recognizing the pattern of behavior that creates the fear within you. That feels like it's coming to a close. That's going to free you up to be able to move forward lighter, freer. It's that lightening of the load energy I was picking up on. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. King of Wands, and the Ace and the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Swords here, I'm getting the Justice. So justice, balance. I love this. Everything that you're learning, everything that you're identifying and freeing yourself of old kind of resistance to moving forward, it's creating a lot of balance. We have a lot of balance cards showing up with Temperance and Justice. King of Wands, Tower, a breakthrough. So the Tower is going to clear the path. It's coming through as clearing the path. So whatever that last level of resistance or fear that you have within you about taking some sort of risk, moving forward, this is going to be removed. The Tower is not going to let that stand. It wants you to take it, the universe, your higher self, wants you to take some sort of action here in pursuit of what you want, because it's setting you up for a lot of success by kind of helping you and guiding you along the way so that you can identify these patterns within yourself, resolve them, so that as you're moving forward, if they start to creep up again, you know how to handle it. And so here with that Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles energy, I'm getting the Knight of Cups. So going after what you want. And so this really, I mean, this is what it's doing. It's freeing you up to take some sort of action that aligns with what you want. Coming from the heart, really being able to trust yourself, trust the process, and knowing that anything that shows up along the way, you're going to be able to handle it. That confidence is really going to help you in the future energy. So this is a reading for the weekend. I hope it resonates, and I will see you next time. Take care.